Welcome back to another episode of the Cartoon Cookbook. This is a show where we like to conceptualize an idea from start to finish, kind of just give you the inner workings on how our brains think and how we bring cartoons to life. Join us today is our very special guest, Rob Valdez. You saw him from a couple pods ago. He introduced us to his world of purple. Rob's birthday is also today, so in honor of that, Rob, you get to, if you got an idea, shoot it at us today.
Oh boy. No
if
pressure.
not, we could workshop one.
We could work something out. Also, you were playing guitar a little bit. We could also base this cartoon off of like a song, which we've never done, or a theme song. Ooh. Or we could even give it like a, I don't know. We could try some weird shit.
That's a pretty good idea. Do you guys you guys have played music, or you guys still play music together? Are there any songs that you guys have written that could lend itself to a cartoon? Anything off the top of your head?
It could just be like a little ditty. You don't even need, just could be a couple chords. Like, give us a vibe or something. I don't know.
I always wanted to do a music video for Methane Man.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's weird. Do you want to try to come up with a concept for that? I mean, that would be a weird. I'm all for it.
Oh, that's fucking strong.
Yeah, that's. Oh my God.
You want to do that on this? Should we try it?
I mean,
come up with
we could spitball it real quick. Like, Nick, are you familiar with Methane Man?
I'm not. You're gonna have to catch me up to speed. Just give me the high points and let me know. I can fill in all the little gaps.
Well, geez, like even being in the band, I don't even remember the lyrics to anything.
Was Methane Man a song that you guys wrote?
I'm not your average guy.
It's pretty much about a guy with like aggressive lactose intolerance, right?
Yeah.
Which is you, Brett.
Yes, yeah.
Well, Brett doesn't have lactose intolerance. He has gluten intolerance.
No. I can't drink milk. I can't do dairy either. Yeah, no.
Okay. So he has aggressive lactose intolerance.
Yeah.
But does he purposely try to beat it? Like he wants to consume fucking jugs of milk?
I don't remember any of that, but I from what I remember in my memory, it's just like this guy that gets followed around by like a phantom, which is a gas cloud. And every time he's in a situation where it's like inappropriate to be gassy, that gas cloud just peeks around the corner and just like haunts him like a specter. Am I remembering that like totally wrong, Brett?
That
was my own.
That's about
that was
it.
my own interpretation of it.
I'm sorry, I'm drawn, so I'm not even really like listening that much. But yeah, it was basically like, wait, I'm cool, you're fly, I'm not your average guy. I'm just surrounded by a cloud or something like that.
Cloud, yeah.
And I'm sick of holding it in. So basically, So basically, throughout the verse, he talks about like,
he's fighting the
having a problem, and now he's just letting it out. He's.
Oh, so it's this guy. He's sick of trying to hold it in like the rest of society, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna rip ass whenever I feel like it."
So we could lean into this two different ways. One, I liked Rob's first interpretation. It kind of leans to a horror element. It's a guy being followed around by this phantom cloud of fart.
Oh, that's
basically
way better than what I. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that.
But we can play it where he's being followed around this cloud of fart, and it basically tells him not to do it. Like, or it's in his mind, he's like, "Oh shit! Whenever I see that, I can't be ripping ass right now." But then maybe he overcomes that fear towards the end and like embraces the cloud or something.
We
like
can
that.
kind of Moon Knight this, or he's like,
"No,
"No, I don't fart. I don't fart."
Dude,
And he's English, and he's English too. But then when he gets methaned out, he's American. for some reason.
Okay, yes, let's lean into that. Brett, can we start the episode with our little wheel of story, or do
Sure.
you just want to dive right into this bad boy?
Well, it's whatever you want to do. We could wheel it.
Let's wheel it. Let's do the wheel of story. Whatever
So
we want to call it.
let's be clear here. Right now, what we're making is an animated music video for Methane Man, a
Yes.
real song. So we'll probably just start the episode out with that song. So
That'd be funny if he was like the Batman of just gas stations, like stopping like robberies with gas.
With gas.
But that's it, just gas stations. Like everything's off limits. Everything else is off limits.
Okay, so in our trusted wheel, like Brett's drawing, we this is just basically the general arc of what our story is going to take, and we will fill in the gaps with any other bits and details and stuff. So these are just the general plot points that we want to try and hit over the course of this pod.
And let's be clear here. Like normally we write a wheel that has to have a beginning, middle, and end to satisfy a story. But in a music video, you don't necessarily need that. It could just be it doesn't have to finish off with satisfying, because one, we're not going to be talking in this. It's going to be pure visuals. And two, I mean, we could talk, but either way, and two, it doesn't need to have like an arc, We could just show a lot of funny drawings. So
I'd like
that's,
either or.
That's just something to think about.
Okay.
We don't. All right.
Cool. So I think we should heavily lean into Rob's idea of the Moon Knight aspect. Like there's this dude, British guy. Rob, give us the voice one more time that says, "I don't fart."
No, I swear that I didn't fart. I don't do that.
That's the guy. And then his persona is just this dude that's just walking around, just
I mean,
leaving gas
British or
trails.
not, he's just a meek dude. But like,
Yeah.
I like the idea of like mixing Moon Knight with like Robert Pattinson style Batman. that world where this guy just goes like gas station to gas station in rough neighborhoods, and like whenever he needs to Hulk out into Methane Man, he'll just like rip a bag of like pork rinds, Skittles, and ho-hos and just shovels it in. It upsets his stomach, and he goes to kind of like a transformation mode, like Hulk and Moon Knight. Like,
But let's have him just literally stay the exact same.
yeah. Except maybe his stomach's just a little bloated.
Yeah.
Like an air pocket, just
Yeah. All right, so we have our character, Methane Man, just a British well-gooder, does nothing wrong. He's just here. He's here to talk like he
I'm
is
just here
high
for-
society.
just here for a bag of crisps, mate.
And then, we should just throw him into fucking Queens, New York, or wherever, just fucking the rough neighborhood, trying to solve some problems.
Yeah.
So wait, well, we're still getting broad. Let's narrow it down here. Where
Okay.
does it? So we either need a beginning, middle, end. Like we're on the store. If we've got a big circle in front of us, let's talk about the circle here.
All right, so it usually starts with the first thing that our character is doing, correct? Like how his first objective, obviously, is he just needs to go to a convenience store to get something.
Yeah, but I also think he's like low key Peter Parker in it too, though. Like he shouldn't be out. He doesn't need to be out, but he's out. He's looking for trouble. But like he's so meek that he's, he doesn't stand out.
Actually, okay. Meek dude goes to a convenience store.
Yep.
That's how it's.
Yes, that's how it starts.
Meek is Meek, right?
Yes.
Meek dude.
Don't confuse that with your spirit animal, Reek, Brett. Don't confuse the two.
Yeah.
Meek
yeah.
and Reek, two different things.
Mark
So,
from Game of
yes, he needs to go to that's Brett's favorite character is Reek. He relates to him the most.
Well, no, Reek the Cloud. Meek and Reek.
Oh,
So he needs to go to the convenience store, and then trouble ensues.
yeah. The guy's being held up at gunpoint. The clerk.
Yeah,
While he's like looking at Arizona teas in the back or something. I don't know. But he's in there, but not like not that close, but like just enough to be like, oh my god.
So this is another guy, right? This is the clerk is being held up at gunpoint by some other random person.
Yes,
Correct.
Yeah,
And he
faceless
walks
bug.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happens? So we're not really following the normal circle right here. We're just saying what happens. But I probably should be drawing this, but whatever.
Well, and so then the next thing is he's going to Hulk out and save the day.
Well, I think he should also Moon Knight, like a conversation in his head too, like him trying to be like, no, I got to stay at the trouble.
I don't want to save the. Yeah,
Just
I gotta,
hide,
yeah,
hide.
Oh
okay, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. So
And
kind of like a devil and on an angel on his shoulder right now. It's the same thing,
Yeah.
but him talking to the
Yeah,
fart
yeah.
cloud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Jacqueline hiding it right now, so it's
You can save this man. You could save this poor man. He's like, no, I
Yeah.
don't want
So
to.
Reek-
I can't.
well, it's Reek, right? His methane guy, his
That's
persona.
pretty good. Yeah, that's a good
Dude,
idea.
fuck this circle. I'm just gonna start drawing this shit.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
we're already,
okay.
yeah, like we're,
You're right. There we go, Brett. You
we'll
got
see.
this.
We'll see what happens. You know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this guy. So keep thinking about stuff. Maybe if you can give me like, I don't know. Phil,
I think if
let's
you have
talk
a pretty
about shit
good
while I'm
description
drawing.
of what. So, keep the same drawing that you got. I think that's a great British interpretation. They got long foreheads and skinny necks. It's a good. They got collared shirts too. So this guy just enters, or he's already in the convenience store when the robbery begins to happen.
Yeah, he was already looking at snacks when some dude with
Gassy. What are some gaseous snacks?
That's what I was trying to think of. Like,
Yeah.
everything at a gas station is disgusting. So I was thinking, like, maybe he can like, there's a certain combo sequence that will get him there. Like, if he just eats like I don't
Sour
know,
Patch
a bag of
Kids.
Skittles or just one, that doesn't really quite do it. But it's like a certain combo that he has to eat in order for like Reek to come out. So I was thinking
he's
like a Skittle, pork rinds, and like ho-ho combination or something. Pastry, candy, pork.
paste, and he's got to chug like a fucking Red Bull. Like that's what the energy part, like the strength comes from.
I don't know, Brett. Like, what does it to you?
Yeah, Brett.
Well,
what?
for me,
What's like your
for
number
me,
one
it's
if you had to turn Reek on?
oh, dude, if I just drink a glass of milk, I'm there.
There you go. Have him grab a fucking carton
There you
of
go.
milk.
He grabs like the fucking little the little chocolate milk carton. So yeah. When did you guys originally write this song? How old is it?
Jesus, when we were like 20, 21,
Almost a decade ago is what you're saying?
18, 19, 20. Yeah, around like, yeah, probably just when we were barely able to drink legally.
Reaching for the milk. We don't have to drink milk anymore. Brett, when did you find out that you were lactose and you just shit your pants?
So in high school, I would drink, like at one point before, I stopped doing breakfast and would just do like a protein shake before
Yeah.
I would go to school.
Yeah.
And I would do it with milk. Like it would be like 2% milk. So, and like I would fuck myself up, dude. Like I would like fuck going to school at that point. I'd just sit on the toilet for the next fucking 10 hours. And dumb me was like, what's wrong here? I can't like.
It's not the protein shake.
Yeah. So I eventually like, and I mean Rob, you know me. Like I was almost able to fart on command. Like you could like.
You kind of still can.
Yeah. I mean, depending on what like I'm eating like that day, like
That's good.
and they're not like normal farts either. They're like large, like sound booth farts. You know, like.
Yeah, they're.
All right, so that's good.
I don't know. So I drew this guy reaching for milk. You know.
All right, hold on.
So-
He's in the
I-
convenience
here's a
store.
side
He's-
note too. Like in my mind, it's like a opening for episode 1. or just the beginning of it in general. It'd be funny if it was like your story the other day where it starts off with him sitting like on a doctor's chair, whatever, and he's just like holding his rib, like, and then the doctor's holding an X-ray. He goes, "So, you know, you don't have a broken rib, but there's a large cloud of gas in your stomach," or whatever. What did the guy say?
You got to recap it for the fuck. So
For the viewers.
for the viewers and for Nick. I don't know if I told Nick this, but basically, I went. Fuck, I'm now drawing and talking at the same time. But
Rob,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Rob, you
I'll
recap.
recap.
Okay.
So basically, Brett thought he cracked a rib. I don't even know what led him to think that. I don't know if he fell or anything, but he went to or his mom had him go to the doctor to just get checked out, to get an X-ray, and the doctors pretty much said, "Hey, like, there's nothing wrong with your rib." But then, like, the guy kind of, like, you know, in my mind, he, like, grabbed his glasses and was, like, all, like, flustered, like, "Sir, you have large amounts of gas in your body. Did you know this?" I mean, that's basically what it was, but...
Yeah, so basically, I went because I thought I cracked my rib, and it was a muscle strain, pretty much. I was making sure that I didn't crack my rib, but the doctor was like, "You don't have any cracked bones, but you have an alarming amount of gas in your stomach."
Yeah.
And I guess X-rays can like show that, you know, like, which I didn't know. But I'm like, the funny part about that is that didn't surprise me at all. Like, so then the nurse practitioner is like poking my stomach, and is like, "Does this hurt? Because it should, you know, like and I'm like, "No, it doesn't." Because this has just been a thing for me for years. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically...
That's hilarious. Okay, so my interpretation of that is Brett goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Bro, are you kidding me? You think you got a cracked rib? Pff, yeah, right."
It's like, bro, you
And
got
then he's like,
14
"But
years
you..."
of gas in there.
Yeah, it's like, when was the last time you farted? Because Jesus Christ, you're gonna have a fart attack if you don't release any of this stuff. Brett, did they get you on the table and like push on your tum and then just like let it all out?
No, I was just sitting on like I was basically just sitting back in a chair, and she's just like poking my stomach pretty much. But that, like, honestly, like, that was like a total of like 2 seconds. I'm like, "No, it doesn't hurt," and then they're like, "Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you," pretty much.
So then they were like, "You can go back to your athletic life."
Yeah. Are we way off topic? Like, I'm drawing.
No,
like, is
No.
this a story?
No.
Like,
Yeah. So that X-ray. So
Yeah.
I would like it for his story to begin in the doctor's office. He finds out he has an insane a gas issue. Maybe the doctor advises him, "Oh, you know, you should never have a cup of milk again, or you could die."
Okay,
I don't know.
That's
right.
good.
fucking stupid.
No,
Oh,
that's
no,
good.
that's good. That's good. That's a good start. Like this,
Yeah.
So-
this guy can't have milk, and then he goes and gets it. So, all right.
So let's just say that the doctor advises, "Please, one more glass of milk, and your stomach will erupt, and you will die from internal hemorrhaging or whatever."
That's perfect.
So what I'm thinking is he's after the doctor's. We don't have to linger there. He just starts walking down the street, and he decides he needs to stop at the gas station for a quick Red Bull, whatever.
Little snack. Yeah.
So while he's looking in the refrigerators, he
Here's the robbery happen.
He hears the armed robber, you know, do his whole spiel, you know, "Give me the money," whatever. Now I think he should be so scared that afraid of being shot that he actually says, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna kill myself." And so he attempts to kill himself by drinking a thing of milk. But then that's when fucking Reek gets unleashed. This could be his origin fucking story.
Yeah. So that's a good different direction than what I was thinking. We followed the same beats up until he was like, "I'm gonna kill myself,"
because he's so afraid of being killed by a bullet.
Yeah, but the other thing was, Reek. So the other opposite idea would be like Reek's talking to him, you know, the devil on the shoulder. That's like, "We could save this poor man's life just drink the milk. And our guy's like,
This could
no,
be the first
you heard what
time
the
he's hearing the voice.
yeah,
right?
You heard what the doctor said. If I drink the milk, I could die. And he's like, I'm not going to let you die, baby. I'm not going to let you die. We're not going to die if we drink the milk.
Yes, actually,
Well,
I like that direction too.
Wait, what? No, I'm actually a fan of the other direction where like he wants to. Wait, did I miss something there? Because I like how he wants to kill himself.
Or
I think
no,
that's it.
It could start off with him wanting to kill himself. He drinks the milk. He feels like convulsions, and then that's when the voice appears.
You think you're gonna? You think I'm gonna let you go out that easy? No, and then he like hulks out into Reek and saves the day.
Well, wait. For me personally, so
Okay.
I can draw this. So I have a because I'm trying to draw and listen to you guys at the same time. So so basically, doctor starts at the doctor's.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Doc tells him no milk. Doctor's orders, or you're gonna die.
Yes.
And
Correct.
He goes, well, if I can't drink any milk anymore, I want to kill myself. Goes to the gas station, buys some milk.
No,
Wrong.
No.
Wrong.
He's on.
Okay,
He goes to the
what?
convenience store just for a normal stop. No milk. It's not until he hears the guy with the gun that he's so
So
afraid.
save, still save that milk
all right.
scene. Yeah. Still keep that milk scene. Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
We could have the guy say, Rob, like, give me the money or I'll kill everyone in this store.
Yeah.
And that guy's like,
As a matter of fact,
shit.
that guy should just fucking load bullets into the ceiling right off the bat.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, like just have
Like, totally
to be like
uncalled for shit. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, Brett, he's just going to buy some regular stuff, and then he hears the robbery, and this robber's like, fucking kill everyone in the store. And our hero is so scared of dying by being shot that he would rather go out by drinking milk.
Yes.
I want to draw him shooting bullets into the store, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to take a lot of time. You get it, you know?
Yeah.
You get it, you know? All right, so give me all the money. I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to draw him with a surprised face, like, oh, fuck, I don't want to, or I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, he just immediately...
Oh, wait, no.
You're right. Yeah.
He has to say, I'm going to kill everyone if you don't give me all the money or something.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And our hero's like, oh shit, I don't want to die by bullet wound.
Yeah, it could be an internal dialogue thing too. He's like, no, I'm going to go out on my own terms.
Yeah.
If I can't have milk...
You don't have to
what's the
draw
point
the
of living?
internal dialogue, but yeah.
Yeah. He could already be like potentially suicidal at that point because the dude loved milkshakes or something. Maybe. Like, I can never have milk again. What's the point of living?
Brett doesn't have to draw that, but that's a good backstory for this guy. Is he's just been consuming so many milkshakes, and the doctor's like, "Dude, you got to stop or you'll die." And he's like, "Well, what's the point in living anymore?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna fucking yeah." So there we go. I'm going to kill everyone. Brett's got everyone. I'm going to kill anyone unless you give me the money. And our guy's like, well, if I'm going to die, I'm going to go out drinking the thing that I love, which is milk.
Yeah.
Before this scene, though, is when the internal dialogue happens, right? Like he's going to... Well, or wait, when does he start
the internal dialogue?
Moon knighting with his...
Okay, so when he starts chugging that fucking carton of Prairie Farms...
All right.
He's gonna start like convulsing a little bit. Maybe his stomach will do one of those funny little rumblings, and we think he's going to die. But then it stops, and then that's when he fucking gets moon knighted.
Dude, he can be on the floor. Milk's like dripping from his mouth, like
foaming from the mouth.
His tummy's rumbling. Yeah.
And then like I kind of like the direction Nick went, where the internal voice is like, I ain't gonna let you off that easy, mate. Or whatever.
Yeah, he's Australian. Yeah.
Now he's fucking Australian. Or whatever. But that's pretty much gonna be like the turnaround in the story. Is him fucking learning he's a
So he's like, oh, this sweet release with the milk. Oh. Kind of sounds like Tom Holland. Yeah. So he's consuming the jug of, what do you call it? Prairie Farm milk.
Yeah, I mean, I just picked like a
What's-
brand I normally see in the gas stations.
What's the one that I always drink? It's with the
Dean's?
cow, and it's. Is it? No, it's not Dean's. Oberweis.
Oh,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna find no Overweight at a gas station, dude.
Straight from teat to carton.
Maybe Overweight
That one's
whole
probably more
milk
familiar,
can
but
probably get them like ultra moon nighted. And maybe that's where his
So, yeah,
story
this
arc
is-
will go down the road. He finds like the richest milks in the world, and I don't know, becomes like fucking Dr. Banner and trying to like contain his Hulkness.
There has to be one episode where he gets in a situation where there's no milk, so he's just fucking eating a wheel of cheese, hoping for the same result.
Jeez, chasing the dragon.
So yes,
All
Brett,
right.
this is a perfect one. It's just him committing suicide via milk consumption.
and this is when the gas starts talking to him.
Now we
inside?
get the Moon Knight. You can, if you can draw a picture of him like just like laying spread out on the floor, so it kind of shows that he may be dead, maybe X's on his eyes or like swirls or something.
Yeah, make sure one shoe
Yeah.
came off, because that shit's funny to me when people get knocked out and their shoes fly off.
Lose his shoe.
He lost his shoe for no fucking reason. Nothing makes me laugh
Just
harder than people
yeah.
losing their shoes in a like a trauma.
Getting hit by a car, shoes fall off. Like they survive, but their shoes fucking go in opposite directions.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they're okay. It's just funny when their shoes fly
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. So this is he's got little penises for feet.
Those are his toes. I'm rushing here,
dude. Just do
Yeah,
you. So yeah. So this is the critical part in this story. He's going. That's good. Critical. So Brett Drew definitely has one shoe off. Yeah, he's laying face up on the floor.
I love it.
Death by dairy, going out the way that he came in, covered in milk.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get our first attempt, Brett, to draw Reek. In
Oh, actually, we should have his stomach bloated. You know.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's good. He's a little pregnant belly.
Yeah,
that's
make sure
good.
make
And
sure
we'll
that
draw
the
Reek
shirt's
in there,
kind of
yeah?
not covering the whole
Yeah,
bottom
yeah.
half.
He's got a little crop top on.
Well, now he
Yeah, his
does.
stomach's.
Oh
so
no,
bloated,
that's good.
yeah.
That's good. That's perfect. Okay, so
And should we draw like almost like an X-ray, like Reek's in there, like type thing, or like, or does this go to something else? Where,
no,
like,
so right here we can draw your first interpretation of what you want Reek to look like. This menacing, hulkish gas cloud. This is where the internal battle happens.
Yes, and it'd be cool if we can like
So-
see him reflected off of the dairy cooler.
I don't know what we should have because I drew this like friendly looking gas cloud.
No.
right?
He
So
needs
what
to be more
should-
menacing, more threatening than that.
Okay.
But you can use this same little drawing that says "I swear I don't fart," but repurpose those words like, "No, I don't want to hulk out. I don't."
I don't know what kind of face here. Let's just go
Can you
with
just draw like a storm cloud with fucking jacked up muscles, like a
storm cloud?
he like a gas cloud, but with fucking huge biceps.
So, Brett, you know how like
Jesus, I
you
don't
know how
even-
Mysterio's got like a dome over his head with like kind of like gas in there.
Mysterious. Yes.
So it could
Yeah.
potentially be the same concept, where it's like it's contained gas in a helmet, not necessarily any facial features.
Yeah, but wait, is he walking around like a humanoid, or like he's got like a hands and like a body, but with like a gas, like, or is it just a cloud? I feel like it would make more sense if a cloud's just floating around, you know?
Actually,
Yeah, dude.
No?
dude
that's not bad. Do you remember Total Recall? The original with Arnold.
yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember that little Quado, the alien that like bulged out of the dude's stomach from time to time?
Oh, yeah. That'd be a pretty good interpretation.
Let's look up Quado. Hang on.
Oh, oh, dude, nightmare fuel.
Yeah, like, what was it, like fucking a puppet, like animatronic thing?
Yeah, it was practical effect. It was fucking.
Yeah,
disgusting.
that's what the word I was looking for.
You ever see Malignant?
Quado.
Quado
What's the movie
Total
called
Recall.
Oh yeah.
Quado is
Actually,
Kuato.
As a matter of fact, Quado kind of looks like a fart himself.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That's what I picture. What's wrong in Brett's stomach?
Yeah, you got Quado living in his abdomen.
He's got a Quado living in there.
That would be funny though if like Reek, who also kind of looked like Quado, just came out and the character's arms just were like dead behind him, and they never really like flailed.
He's like a Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes, he was
Like Quado was just controlling him. Like,
he's a Weekend at Bernie's character.
yeah. So we could make it that he actually did die, and Quado just is now controlling this guy's life.
I think it should be like on and off. This guy,
Yeah. Yeah, we can make this thing look like Sloth from the Goonies, just this cloud or anything like that.
Yeah, see, I already
One
like
eye,
the bulging fucking.
Yeah.
I
love it, Brett. Love it. Give him if you give him arms, give him like one big arm and then one tiny little like.
Can we just not give him arms?
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. Like, yeah. There we go.
Oh hell yeah!
So this guy's saying this Quado methane gas. He's now having this internal conversation with this cloud.
Yeah.
So this cloud's saying like, you think that you can die that easy?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yes. Like the whole dialogue that would actually have to be thought out, but the concept is like
Yeah.
You're
not going out
I
that
like the
easy.
idea. You think you could?
Not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
easy.
Yeah, I'm like
And then instead of saying that you can wipe away the "I swear I don't fart" and write, "Let me die in peace," or
Yes.
something like.
Please let me die. You know. What
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. Please let me die. Please let me die.
so Quado's catchphrase was "Open your mind." Remember that?
Where are you going with this one?
He could say, "Open your ass."
Yeah.
I knew you were going there. He's trying to get back in the ass, dude.
Open your ass.
All of Rob's stories consist of little things going back into their asses.
This one's coming
Cody's
out.
ass.
This one's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta have equilibrium, in and out.
Yeah. And so then the next scene we draw our hero basically just like limp body. Quado is, you can see the Quado through his stomach, and he's about to go save the day from this robber.
Yeah.
Right, Rob? That's kind
Yes.
of this kind of yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, repeat that. I'm sorry. So he's
No,
he's-
good.
After, so please let me die. Then what? Where do we go from there?
Next, we show our character kind of like limp body, but this gaseous cloud is now taking the form of his big old belly. So basically, same face, but on his stomach, and
Yeah.
he's about to go save the day.
And whenever Reek is activated, the main character Reek, or Whenever Reek is activated, the main character's eyes we can like change them to like glowing green or something. But I was thinking too, like, should we have like some sort of physical altercation first, and when it doesn't work out, Reek or the what's the main character's name? Do we even say?
No,
Cody.
but do we need it? I mean,
No,
we
it
don't
doesn't
need,
matter.
like-
Let's call him
Yeah.
Cody for now.
Let's call him Cody for now.
Cody. Yeah, so when Cody finally opens his ass and gives into Reek, that's when like that place should start filling up with fucking like the worst fucking fart fuel ever. And luckily, like since he's in a bad neighborhood, all the clerks are behind that bulletproof glass, so they never like get a.
Oh yeah, so they don't die.
Yeah.
The great thing would be if so we don't show like who else is in this convenience store, but like everyone else in the store dies. So the robber dies, so does everyone else in the store. The only one that survives is our hero and the clerk.
Yeah. And that's why he can
Please
never
let me
reveal
die.
himself, because he's
But he's looking down at his stomach when that happens. Please let me die, right? Like, am I?
not physically. like,
Or he's just talking to himself.
it's a mental dialogue.
Oh,
back and forth.
Mental conversation.
Because this guy's eyes his eyes are still X'd out at this point. That's before Reek actually activates him, and then that's why I'm saying the character's eyes can like open, but just feel like solid green or whatever
Yeah.
gross color you
Methane
want.
controlled. Yeah.
So okay, so now he is this
Standing.
character is-
Yeah, he could just like puppet master up.
God.
Yeah.
damn.
He puppet masters up, one shoe off and all. There you go. Perfect, Brett.
But this guy is now.
You can keep the X's on his eyes. But yeah, that guy's now on his stomach. Yes. You got it. Rob, while Brett's doing this, give me a voice for how you think this Reek character sounds. If our guy's British, what do you think the gaseous cloud inside him sounds like?
Well, at the moment, I'm thinking like fucking Quado, but we would have to change that because I don't want to be too on the nose with it. Because Quado's just like, wait, open your mind. Like he's just a whispering, barely can be audible kind of shit. But this guy can literally have like fart noises.
Yeah, maybe
just like gas expulsions. I would say like kind of similar to Quado. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So he gets up, and he's now the gas cloud
Yes.
is controlling him. And what happens?
He's gonna face the robber, who the robber's like, I don't know.
Man, sit the fuck down, I will bless your ass. I don't know. I gave him that voice.
Yeah,
but, you know.
he's like that. He's exactly that. Sit fucking down, or I'll blast your ass. And then Quado's like, ass, yes. And then he fucking releases the stink cloud of death. Sit your ass down, or I'll blast you.
I mean, for like that guy could actually fucking shoot a few rounds at him, but like you can't. It just passes through like gas, dude. Like he's a different
Substance.
being now. Yeah, he's just like a gas bean.
Oh, I'll blast.
Sit your ass down, or I'll blast your ass. And then, and then what happens? What?
Now our dude releases the cloud, dude. The methane. He becomes the full Methane Man.
The cloud gets released.
Yeah. We could see like in a perfect Toon world, the gas hits this robber, and then it's like fucking Indiana Jones, just fucking melts him, just to the bone.
Yeah.
The Raiders of the Lost Ark style.
Yeah. Which I rewatched the other day. I don't know why people were shitting on Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It's way better than the second Indiana Jones. The second Indie Temple of Doom was fucking terrible.
You thought that? I liked it.
Yeah, dude, fucking the fourth Indiana Jones with Shia LaBeouf was better than the second Indiana Jones. Hot take, dude. Hot take.
That is a hot take. So
Rob, did you watch?
I love.
Did you watch Way of Water, the Avatar movie?
No. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not interested. The last movie came out when?
Dude,
like 15 years ago?
2009, I think.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Brett, that's beautiful. Yes, this dude's getting melted by this fart. Like, it's perfect. This is probably how people feel whenever they smell yours. Like, is this Connie? Like, whenever you're just releasing them in the house?
Her nose probably doesn't even work anymore.
So he does this. I think what you should do, Brett, is if you can multiply this and do like 4, and then it's just like the other group of people in the background are also getting melted similarly. And then
and a gift.
it's and then it ends with our hero, fucking walking out with his milk. Going about his day.
He has a new revelation, like, with great power comes great responsibility, style. And, Reek is going to guide him to protect the neighborhood gas stations.
Yeah. So these are just clearly other customers in the store.
Yeah,
that were
his
like in the
superhero
back.
is fucking stupid, and like only saving gas stations. Like, that's relatively cool, but like on a whole, like that's kind of lame. But it happens.
It's very
more than you
Koala
think.
Man-esque. Yeah.
There you go. Open your ass. Open your ass.
Brett, this is perfect. I love it. This is great. They're like, why us? Oh, no. Yeah, this is good. Love it.
All right.
It's perfect.
Yeah, maybe like down the road,
And then-
this guy's got to formulate a special formula of milk so he doesn't burn
Yeah.
innocence.
So to recap, our hero, our unnamed hero, gets diagnosed by saying that he can't have any milk anymore. Doctor's like, you drink anymore, you're going to fucking die. And this guy loves it so much that he's just like, well, what's the point in living? So he goes to a convenience store that so happens to have a robbery in it. The robber's like, if you don't give me the money, I'm going to kill everyone in the store. And this guy's like, well, if I'm going to die, I might as well go out drinking the thing that I love. So he drinks milk.
One last
Clearly,
time.
he thinks that he dies, but the Methane Man inside him is like, you think that you're going to go out that easy? And he's like, no, I just want to die. Methane Man takes control of his body. Our robber's like,
That's the convenience store. This is a terrible joke, but it's all on fire.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Sit your ass down or I'm going to blast you. And then he says his catchphrase,
Open your ass.
open your ass. and our guy releases the methane to save this innocent clerk who's getting held up. And in doing so, he melts not only the robber, but he melts all the other customers in the store, sets it on fire. But he's a hero, and he just goes, about his day, saving the day.
I think that's pretty good, you know?
Actually, that's fucking hilarious. Like, I actually want to
We
see
did it.
this like done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, great fucking job. Good work today. That's it for another episode of the Cartoon Cookbook. If you like this, be sure and like, follow, subscribe, and check out the Patreon. Patreon.com/We Are The Television. Got some really cool shit on there. Unreleased music that you can check out. Artwork, shit like that. Behind the scenes pod stuff. It's really great. Get yourself a Toon Talk mug. We will be back with another episode. Rob, thank you for being on today's
Rob.
pod, dude. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
thanks,
birthday.
Dad.
And we hope to have you back, man.
Yeah, just remember, open your ass and you might save a clerk one day.
We'll catch you guys on the next one.
The early television.